What if I told you there could be a coins in your pocket? We're revealing 3 incredibly rare coins that most people don't even realize are valuable. First up, the 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar. Then we have the 1971 UK Elizabeth 2p new pence, the 1975 No-S proof Roosevelt dime. These top 3 coins has sold for over $400,000 at auction. The legendary 1975 No-S proof Roosevelt dime, a $1 million mystery. We're uncovering the secrets behind one of the rarest and most mysterious coins in American history, the 1975 No-S proof Roosevelt dime. This isn't your average pocket change. This elusive dime has shattered records, stunned collectors, and created waves in the numismatic community. One of these coins sold for a jaw-dropping $456,000, and experts believe if another surfaced today, it could push past $1 million. History: the Roosevelt dime was first issued in 1946, shortly after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, honoring his legacy and lifelong support for the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight polio. Designed by John R. Sinek, the dime features Roosevelt's left-facing portrait on the obverse and a torch flanked by olive and oak branches on the reverse. It became a staple of American currency and remains in circulation today. Proof coins are manufactured with extra care, boasting mirror-like surfaces and sharper details. They're struck at the San Francisco Mint and usually bear the S Mint mark. However, sometimes things don't go as planned, and those errors can turn into treasures. So, when a proof coin surfaces without an S Mint mark, alarm bells ring. It's not just a minor oversight, it represents a major error that slipped through the most meticulous of minting processes. Record-breaking auction prices, from thousands to nearly $500,000. When rare coins surface, collectors and investors scramble to place their bids, and the 1975 No-S dime has fetched some jaw-dropping prices. In 2011, one of the known examples sold for an astonishing $349,600. In 2019, another went under the hammer for an eye-popping $456,000. 2024, held by an Ohio family for over 40 years, sold for $506,250 at a Great Collections auction. These prices reflect not just the rarity of the coin, but the deep desire of collectors to own a piece of numismatic legend. As the years pass and no additional specimens emerge, its value only grows. Experts suggest that if a third example were ever to be discovered, especially in high grade, it could easily surpass $1 million at auction. That's not just wishful thinking, it's a real possibility. Could you be the next millionaire? How to check your proof sets. This is where things get really exciting and personal. If you or a family member has a 1975 US proof set, you might be sitting on a goldmine. Here's what to do: locate a 1975 US proof set, especially if it's in its original packaging. Look at the Roosevelt dime closely under magnification. Check the obverse, front, for the S Mint mark. If it's missing and the coin has the polished, mirror-like appearance of a proof coin, you might have something extraordinary. Get it authenticated immediately by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Don't try to clean it. Don't try to alter it. And definitely don't sell it until you know what you have. Could you be holding a fortune in your pocket change? Imagine finding a tiny, unsuspecting 2p coin that could be worth thousands, or even millions, of pounds. Yes, you heard that right. Some of these 1971 UK Elizabeth II 2p coins have rare errors that send collectors into a frenzy, paying jaw-dropping sums at auctions. This could be one of the most expensive coins ever found in circulation. But what makes it so special? How can you tell if you have one? And most importantly, how much is it really worth? Stay tuned until the very end because what we're about to reveal could change your life. Trophy fire. Let's dive into the history, rarity, and massive value of the elusive 1971-era 2p new pence coin. Face with monocle pound banknote. History of the 1971 2p new pence coin. The UK introduced decimal currency in 1971, replacing the old pounds, shillings, and pence system. As part of this transition, the Royal Mint released the first ever 2p coin, featuring Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the words new pence on the reverse instead of just 2 pence. This design remained until 1982, when the inscription was changed to 2 pence. However, in this very first year, 1971, something unusual happened. A number of coins were struck with striking errors, making them incredibly valuable today. Rare errors found in the 1971 2p coin. Not every 1971 2p coin is worth a fortune, only those with specific minting mistakes. Here are some of the known errors that could turn an ordinary 2p coin into a collector's dream. Small blue diamond off-center strikes. Some coins were struck off-center, leaving part of the design missing or misaligned. These errors make the coin rare and highly sought after. Small blue diamond double strikes. A coin struck more than once during minting creates a blurry or doubled effect on the design. These are exceptionally valuable due to their rarity. Small blue diamond misprinted text or inverted lettering. Some 1971 2p coins show misaligned or upside-down inscriptions, a clear sign of a minting mistake. Small blue diamond rare metal composition errors. If a 1971 2p coin was mistakenly struck on a different metal planchet, such as silver or another alloy, it could be worth an astronomical amount. Small blue diamond wrong planchet errors. If a coin was struck on a blank meant for another denomination, such as a 10p planchet, it could be one of the rarest finds ever. Do you have one of these rare errors? Keep watching because the value of these errors will leave you stunned. Value of the 1971 error 2p coin, big money. Now, let's talk about the most exciting part. How much are these coins worth? Money bag, money bag. White heavy checkmark standard 1971 2p coins are common and worth only their face value. White heavy checkmark but error coins. That's a different story. Astonished face. Gemstone off-center strike errors. These have been known to sell for £1,000 to £5,000 at auction. Gemstone double strikes and misprinted text errors. These command prices ranging from £2,000 to £10,000, depending on the severity of the mistake. Gemstone rare metal composition errors. If you find a 1971 2p coin struck on a silver planchet, it could fetch £50,000 or more. Gemstone wrong planchet errors. These are the holy grail of errors. If you find a 1971 2p coin struck on the wrong metal, it could be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions of pounds. Money bag, money bag, money bag. Collectors go crazy for these errors, with some fetching six-figure sums in elite auctions. Could you be holding one of these rare treasures? Notable sales and auction records. To illustrate the immense value these error coins can achieve, here are some remarkable auction records. £700 sale. In September 2024, a 1983 2p coin with the new pence error sold for £700 at RWB auctions in Wiltshire. £802 sale. A rare 1971 2p coin struck on a silver planchet fetched £802 and 3 pence at auction, with proceeds benefiting the Royal Berks charity. £14,000 listing. An extremely rare 1971 2p new pence coin with a unique print detail was listed on eBay for £14,000, highlighting the high demand among collectors. These examples demonstrate the substantial sums collectors are willing to pay for rare error coins. Could your pocket change be hiding such a treasure? Imagine discovering a coin in your collection that appears ordinary but could be worth a fortune. The 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar is one such coin that, under the right circumstances, can fetch thousands of dollars. This isn't just a piece of metal, it's a slice of American history and a potential treasure trove for collectors. The birth of the Susan B. Anthony dollar. In 1979, the U.S. Mint introduced the Susan B. Anthony dollar, marking the first time a real woman appeared on U.S. currency. Designed by Frank Gasparo, the coin featured Susan B. Anthony, a prominent women's rights activist. The coin's introduction aimed to replace the larger Eisenhower dollar with a more practical, smaller coin. The 1979 deminting, the Denver Mint produced over 288 million Susan B. Anthony dollars in 1979. While most of these coins are common, certain high-grade specimens and error coins are highly sought after by collectors. Understanding coin grading. Coin grading assesses a coin's condition, significantly impacting its value. The Sheldon scale ranges from poor, P1, to perfect mint state, MS 70. For the 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar, coins graded MS 66 or higher are particularly valuable. The value spectrum. Circulated coins, typically worth face value. Uncirculated coins, MS 60 to MS 65 valued between $10 and $50. High-grade coins, MS 66 to MS 68 can fetch between $100 and $3,520, with the highest auction record for an MS 68 coin sold for $7,520 in 2017. Error coins and their worth. Error coins can significantly increase a coin's value. Blob mint mark. A filled D mint mark error can sell for around $100 to $500. Off-center strikes, depending on the degree of the error, these can be worth up to $1,800. Clipped planchets. Coins with this error can fetch up to $3,200. Wrong planchet errors, extremely rare and can be worth thousands. For instance, a 1979 dollar struck on a dime planchet sold for over $15,000. Chapter 6, The Rarity Factor. While the 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar is common in general, high-grade coins and those with errors are rare. For example, coins graded MS-67 are scarce, with possibly no more than 500 examples in existence. Collecting and investing tips. Authentication. Always have your coins authenticated by reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC. Storage. Store coins properly to maintain their condition. Market trends. Keep an eye on market trends to know the best time to buy or sell. Conclusion. The 1979 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar is more than just a coin, it's a piece of history and a potential investment. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious novice, understanding the nuances of this coin can lead to exciting discoveries and possibly a significant financial reward.